1. In a script writing test designed for adult learners, which approach best ensures alignment with adult learning principles? A. Relies solely on multiple-choice recall questions. B. Use practical scenarios requiring application of script structure. C. Focus only on rote memorization of formatting rules. D. Provide lengthy theory questions without context. 2. When evaluating a scriptwriting test, which criterion most effectively measures higher-order cognitive skills? A. Recognition of script formatting symbols. B. Recall of genre-specific terminology. C. Ability to apply narrative theory to new script scenes. D. Memorization of industry definitions. 3. In curriculum development for a scriptwriting course, which method best supports learner engagement? A. Creating modules solely on grammar and punctuation. B. Designing units that integrate script analysis, writing, and peer feedback. C. Using a single textbook as the only source material. D. Assigning repetitive line editing tasks. 4. In designing assessment items for script writing, which ensures fairness and regulatory compliance. A. Using copyrighted scripts without permission. Including diverse genres and voices with proper attribution. C. Selecting only scripts from a single cultural perspective. D. Ignoring accessibility considerations in exam materials. 5. A mentor guiding adult learners in script writing should prioritize which approach? A. Giving only negative feedback to toughen the learner. B. Encouraging reflection on storytelling choices and structure. C. Avoiding learner input and dictating all revisions. D. Withholding opportunities for collaborative learning. 6. When creating evaluation rubrics for script writing, which component ensures comprehensive assessment? A. Counting only correct formatting elements. B. Assessing creativity, character development, structure, and dialogue cohesively. C. Limiting evaluation to word count and spelling. D. Grading only based on test completion speed. 7. In a scriptwriting test, how should communication skills be measured most effectively? A. By the ability to use jargon-heavy dialogue. Through the clarity, conciseness, and impact of dialogue and stage directions. C. Only by adherence to standard script fonts. D. By memorizing historical script formats. 8. Which strategy best aligns with adult learning when preparing candidates for the scriptwriting test? A. Passive lecture-based delivery. B. Problem-based workshops using real industry case studies. C. Memorization of test questions. D. Isolated grammar drills. 9. A test item asks learners to rewrite a poorly structured scene. This best measures A. Critical thinking and applied skills. B. Rote memorization of theories. C. Ability to copy scripts verbatim. D. General trivia knowledge. 10. In regulatory compliance for script writing assessment, which must be upheld. Ignoring copyright restrictions. B. Using inclusive and non-discriminatory content in sample scripts. C. Requiring learners to mimic a single cultural voice. D. Allowing plagiarism if it's educational. 11. For curriculum development, which sequence most benefits adult learners in scriptwriting? A. Formatting. Industry standards, storytelling theory, script creation. B. Storytelling theory, script creation, formatting, peer evaluation. C. Script memorization, final exam, feedback. D. Industry terms, definitions, final test only. 12. Which mentoring technique fosters self-efficacy in adult script writing learners? A. Dictating every correction with no learner input. B. Encouraging learners to set personal script writing goals and reflect on progress. C. Replacing learners' work with model answers. D. Limiting feedback to formatting only. 13. What is the most reliable method of evaluating dialogue quality in a scriptwriting test? A. Checking spelling and punctuation accuracy. B. Assessing believability, pacing, and alignment with character voice. C. Comparing with a standard answer sheet. D. Counting the number of words per line. 14. In adult learning, why is peer review important in scriptwriting courses? A. It exposes learners to collaborative critique and diverse perspectives. B. It eliminates the need for formal assessment. It allows learners to copy peers' work directly. D. It reduces instructor accountability. 15. In creating a test item about screenplay formatting, which approach avoids surface-level assessment? A. Asking learners to define slugline. B. Requiring learners to properly format a new scene from a prompt. C. Testing only through multiple-choice definitions. D. Asking for spelling of screenplay terms. 16. What communication principle is most important when designing instructions for a scriptwriting exam? A. Using overly complex technical language. B. Providing clear, concise, and actionable directions. C. Relying on vague generalities. D. Writing instructions in long narrative form. 17. In regulatory compliance for assessments, test developers must: A. Include diverse representation and accessible formats. B. Ignore language accommodations for ESL learners. C. Use outdated, non-inclusive materials. D. Rely on copyrighted examples without clearance. 18. A curriculum that scaffolds scriptwriting skills should: A. Begin with theory-heavy lectures. B. Progress from idea generation to structure to formatting to full script production. C. Teach formatting before creative storytelling. D. End without opportunities for revision or reflection. 19. Which mentoring practice best develops professional communication skills in scriptwriting learners? A. Assigning silent study periods only. B. Role-playing script pitches and feedback sessions. C. Ignoring professional communication in training. D. Grading without dialogue opportunities. 20. Which evaluation method best ensures fairness in a scriptwriting test? A. Grading only the final draft without context. B. Using a rubric with transparent criteria shared beforehand. C. Allowing subjective grading based on personal preference. D. Assessing only based on word count. 21. Which question type best measures analytical skills in scriptwriting tests? A. Recall-based multiple choice on terminology. B. Scenario-based prompts requiring learners to analyze and revise a scene. C. Listing formatting rules. D. Memorizing script submission guidelines. 22. When training adult learners for the scriptwriting test, how should mistakes be addressed? A. Criticize harshly with no constructive guidance. B. Treated as learning opportunities for reflection and growth. C. Ignored to avoid discouragement. D. Punished with grade reduction only. 23. Which assessment method is most authentic for scriptwriting? A. Requiring learners to complete isolated quizzes on definitions. B. Having learners create an original short script within exam conditions. C. Memorizing famous scripts line by line. D. Filling in blanks with terminology. 24. In communication within a scriptwriting exam, which aspect tests the ability to direct visual storytelling? A. Correct spacing between lines. B. Effective use of action lines and stage directions. C. Memorization of screenplay terms. D. Accurate spelling of characters' names. 25. Which principle ensures adult learners remain motivated in scriptwriting test prep? A. Highlighting real-world applications of scriptwriting skills. B. Focusing solely on textbook memorization. C. Offering no feedback throughout the course. D. Ignoring learner goals and experiences. 26. A scriptwriting test includes a rubric for originality. This encourages A. Compliance with plagiarism standards and creative thinking. B. Replication of industry cliches. C. Memorization of sample scripts. D. Writing only in traditional genres. 27. For curriculum development, integrating cross-disciplinary learning into scriptwriting helps learners. A. Connect storytelling with psychology, culture, and media. B. Avoid creative risks. C. Focus only on formatting rules. D. Exclude audience considerations. 28. What is the best way to evaluate pacing in a scriptwriting exam? A. By comparing line spacing with industry guides. B. By analyzing scene flow, dialogue rhythm, and narrative tension. C. By counting total words used. D. By checking for grammatical errors. 29. Which mentoring strategy ensures continuous growth in scriptwriting learners? A. Providing periodic reflective journals and targeted feedback. B. Grading only the final submission. C. Withholding support to foster independence. D. Avoiding any collaborative discussion. 30. In communication within a curriculum, how should scriptwriting assessments be explained to adult learners? A. By providing clear rubrics and aligning tasks with course outcomes. B. By leaving learners to infer grading criteria. C. By using vague guidelines without examples. D. By offering minimal information to test adaptability.